And welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube's history. This is the dynamic Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and please share this video all over the entire internet. If you would like to support and donate to the channel, you can do that by clicking the link below. But right now, let's get to the predictions. Let's get to the analysis. Let's get to the preview of Hell in a Cell. Now, my initial thoughts on the match card itself is it looks like it's solid, better than decent, but the fundamentals, the building blocks, the foundation, the storylines, like I said, the building blocks is just not there. I mean, the situations, and as it concerns getting invested in having your emotion into these matches. Yeah, you can put these matches together, but why are these matches happening? From what standpoint? There's all kinds of variables that go into it, but I'm not gonna knock the hell out of the show. I haven't seen it yet, but we do know the match card, and I'm gonna run down what I feel and what I think about Hell in a Cell. So one of the first matches that we're gonna talk about here, and like I said, I'm gonna go on record saying that the card does look solid, and the event should be at least watchable. And dare I say, it may be one of the better Hell in a Cells that we have got in a long time. Now, yes, I have complained about how the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view has been lackluster. It's been mediocre. The cell doesn't really serve a purpose anymore. But hopefully they will be able to utilize that word. You can take that word, utilize, the Hell in a Cell. And hopefully at the end of the day, this will be a pay-per-view that when we're done watching it, we can say, well, this is a pay-per-view we can go back and watch again and not have any regrets and wasting 2 to 3 hours of our time. So first match we're going to talk about is the Dudley Boys versus the New Day. I give this match to the Dudley Boys. Although the New Day, I'll tell you, they've been riding a wave of momentum. They have taken the likes of John Cena to the limit. They have taken out, they have went against, head-to-head against the Shield and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. They are very viable. They are now very, credible. And I want the Dudley Boys to win. My pick, though, I think the Dudley Boys are going to come away with the victory. Who I think is going to win, the Dudley Boys. Who I want to win, I think the Dudley Boys got it. Now, continuing on to the next match, ladies and gentlemen, we will have Charlotte versus Nikki Bella with the Divas Championship on the line. Now, although, Charlotte is a great competitor, her title reign, just really got started. You can't really, bash it. Here's the thing, I mean, there's just so many different, chapters of this Divas Revolution. We are just in its, early foundations of it. We are just getting an early look about how the WWE are finally utilizing Divas, how the WWE Divas are trying to get over. They're getting more time in the ring. I can't really give a good estimate on her title reign because, like I said, it just did start. So, and from there, though, I think it should be a solid match. I think it should be a good effort. But I see Charlotte coming away still the WWE Divas Champion in what should be, a pretty damn good match. Nikki Bella, she's already surpassed AJ Lee as the longest reigning Divas Champion. It wouldn't make sense to me to put the belt back on Nikki Bella, but sometimes the WWE lacks sense and logic, so you never know what you can see here. But I think Charlotte, if booked correctly, if utilized in the right way, under the right circumstances, I think she could go on and have a great reign as Divas Champion. But the WWE could rip that apart from her, could rip that away just as fast as they gave it to her. But my win, I say, who I want to win, Charlotte. Who I think will win will be Charlotte. And ladies and gentlemen, up next, Hell in a Cell. We are talking about a Hell in a Cell match. Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. Probably, not probably, the longest feud that has been dragged out for far too long, in my opinion. And finally, there's going to be, an answer. There is going to be a resolution because this is going to wrap up this feud, this program, which at times has been compelling. It has drawn you in, and there's definitely chemistry between Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns, and the fact that the WWE are having these competitors go inside Hell in a Cell shows you what the WWE thinks about them, shows you, what the WWE going in, what they want this match to be, what they think it can be, just great work ethic of a Roman Reigns and the great psychology of a Bray Wyatt has been phenomenal. But there's also been some times during this feud where you're just like, can we stop it now? Can we just drop it off? But I'm expecting a hell of a match. I hope they utilize the cell like it should be. I think it should be a very creative Hell in a Cell match between Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt. And at the end of the day, I want Roman Reigns to win, and I think Roman Reigns should get the victory. John Cena will defend the United States Championship against somebody we don't know. The rumored opponents has been a member of the New Day, Dolph Ziggler, Tyler Breeze, an NXT superstar, or a returning superstar. We don't know who it's going to be, so it's kind of hard to guess. It's kind of hard to judge. It's kind of hard to give your predictions of something going in that you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who Cena's going to face. But at the end of the day, I have John Cena losing this match to whomever he goes against, and perhaps the WWE running some sort of an injury angle. Up next, we have the Intercontinental title on the line. It is going to be Kevin Owens going against Ryback. I see Kevin Owens coming away with the victory. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the big ones. It's one of the big matches of the night. We're talking the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins versus Kane. A lot of people have been, in spite of this feud, a lot of people don't like it. I, for one, I think it's kind of, it's cool. It's kind of good. It's something different. It's building Kane up as the monster Kane. For years and years, us WWE fans wanted Kane to be that unstoppable monster. We wanted to see that sadistic Kane, and we have been seeing that side of Kane. But will it be enough to put over Seth Rollins? I think at the end of the day, this match could go a hell of a lot of different ways. It could be interferences. It could be DQ finishes. Hell, this may not be where the feud ends. But we all know that if Kane does lose, Kane will no longer have his job as the director of operations. You also have to counter, in fact, will Sheamus cash in? That has been the talk of the town for the last several days. Will Sheamus finally cash in at Hell in a Cell, as that would be the most opportune time to do so? Once again, I think it's still going to be a good match. Kane has already got the victory over Seth Rollins. Kane has got the better of Seth Rollins over the last several weeks. And I think that's, once again, like the rumors and the reports state that Seth Rollins, that's all being done to make Seth Rollins look much stronger and more credible, because Seth Rollins, he doesn't really win a hell of a lot of matches, fair and square, getting the job done without no interference, without no shenanigans, without no controversies. But in the end, I see Seth Rollins coming away with the victory by hook or crook. Seth Rollins will be walking in as champion. He will be walking out as champion. Although it would be nice, it would be refreshing to see Kane come away as the new WWE World Champion, even if it was only for 24 hours or a week or a month or whatever it may be. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be pure hell. It is going to be pure torture. It's going to be annihilation. It's going to be damnation. It's going to be Hell in a Cell, the final time, the last time Brock Lesnar goes against The Undertaker. Now, is it going to be bloody? Is it going to be violent? Is it going to be brutal? Is it going to be physical? Well, I think it'll be a few of those things, but I don't know if it will be bloody. But if there's blood, I think this match needs bloods, because of not the Bloods, not the Crips. No, I think it needs blood. I think it needs color. We all know what happened the last time Lesnar and The Undertaker were inside Hell in a Cell. The Undertaker bled half to death. I'm not asking for The Undertaker to bleed half to death here, but to see some blood would definitely, I think, bring up the supremacy of this Hell in a Cell, because you can't just have these two guys have a Hell in a Cell match and not utilize the cell and make it, very volatile, make it unpredictable. Do something with the cell that we haven't seen in such a long time. I'm not asking for Mankind and The Undertaker. Hell, I'm not even asking for Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker from Hell in a Cell's past, because I know they're not going to do that. But it would be a surprise if they did something similar, or if they did something unique, or if they did something dynamic. But who knows? There's no way that the match is going to suck, I don't think, because, how are they going to outdo their SummerSlam match? So I see that. And this is tough. This is hard, because you don't know if it's going to have a definitive finish. Even though it's the final chapter, although it's the last time we will ever see this match, you got to wonder, will there be a conclusive or inconclusive finish? Will there be a point in this match where, well, Brock Lesnar's the clear-cut winner, or The Undertaker definitely won? Will we be able to say that at the end? And that's the tough part to predict. But since I got to predict and I got to choose somebody, I got to go with The Undertaker. Like I said, The Undertaker's already lost his streak. What sense would it mean for The Undertaker to lose here? So, ladies and gentlemen, these are my previews. This is the analysis. Like I said, I think it should be a solid event. Like I said, just the storylines and the interest factor really wasn't there. The WWE could have built this up a hell of a lot better, but, after seeing rematch after rematch and seeing the same old song and dance and the same old repetition, and, it is what it is. So I'm looking forward to your comments, your opinions, and once again, if you want to support Sean View Entertainment, if you want to donate to the show, you can click the link below, and it will be very appreciated that you donate and click the link and support Sean View Entertainment's YouTube channel. Go check it out. Give it a thought, give it a look, give it a chance, and we'll see if we can make things happen here. So thank you for watching, thank you for viewing, thank you for clicking, and make sure to give me your analysis, give me your previews, give me your predictions. What is going to happen at Hell in a Cell? Will there be any shocks? Will there be any swerves? Will there be any high spots inside Hell in a Cell? Subscribe.